Hello Scorpio, thank you for joining me for your tarot forecast. I nearly said daily tarot there. Yeah, your tarot forecast for the month of April. As always, please only take the messages that resonate for you and leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Right, so you've got the Deer and Gentleness. Now this one comes out quite frequently for you guys. This is a reminder to be more gentle with yourself and others. The grace, sensitivity and gentleness of this spirit animal echo the qualities brought forth when living from the heart. So this is saying that when you live from the heart, then you're going to find yourself being more understanding and compassionate towards other people, okay? As I've said before as well, the last time you had this card out with the antler, that's a message about what it is that you're needing to shed. What is it that you need to release, okay? But most importantly, it's saying, look, not everyone can see the world from your perspective, from your point of view. So when you understand that, you can come from more of an understanding and a gentle place, okay? Right, so let's get into your rune message. What is Scorpio's rune for the month of April, please? Scorpio's rune for April. Oh, okay. Answers. This one is Odin's rune. And this one, you would have noticed, came out a little bit off-center. Not completely off-center, but just enough for it to be a scattered energy. So this is saying for you to be cautious of anyone trying to mislead you, okay? It says information, communication, wisdom, and understanding. So someone's trying to confuse your level of understanding of a situation. It can be false information. They might not even realize that they're passing on false information, but they definitely are, okay? So be cautious of that one. And whatever this card is, Manas, that one also came out totally off-center, and it says society, teamwork, dependence, and unity. So Manas, that's all about other people. Okay, it can be like establishments, work colleagues, it can be your neighborhood, your friends, anything like that. Manas is always about other people. So, yeah, there's something going on here, again, with it being squiffy energy. It feels like everyone's out for their own at the moment, okay? With the card of society coming out like that, and it's usually about teamwork as well, that's selfishness. Other people being out only for what they can get from a situation, or only being out for what they can get from you. But again, they might not be doing that maliciously, okay? They could just be not thinking properly. All right, especially with this answers coming out a little bit scattered, okay? I feel we should pull from the cosmic cards, and then we'll see how all of these messages are stitching in with each other. So the main thing here is to be mindful of any misunderstandings, any false information. If there's any sort of gossip that's going on, take it with a grain of salt, basically, okay? Because it feels like, especially with that card of society and teamwork coming out scattered, it feels like people are losing their shit at the moment around you. They're not thinking clearly. They're just sort of, I want to say they're just trusting everything that they're hearing at the moment, almost blindly, okay? So I feel that that's why Spirit's saying, look, you've got to see it from their point of view. Maybe they don't have the insight, the knowledge, the facts, or the information that you have. Maybe is that why they're so quick to believe something that is untrue, something that is false, because they're not partial to the information that you have. I feel that that's what Spirit's saying here. And then this one's come out in the reverse. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Yeah. It's in reverse. So even your own intuition's telling you, look, calm down, don't freak out, don't panic like everyone else is panicking. You've got to listen to your own higher self here. You've got to understand you have the facts of a situation. Other people don't have the facts. They're freaking out, losing their shit. So don't you be losing your shit too. Okay? That's why that one's come out in the reverse. I am going to leave it in the upright position though. Okay? Just as it's going to help you to harness the positive aspects of that message rather than being focused on the negatives. That's why I leave them in the upright there. Okay, right, let's take a look at the strongest energy. And again, all of this should start to stitch into one big coherent read by the time we get to the tarot, okay? Really quickly, Scorpio, I'm not going to keep you too long. I just want to really quickly remind everybody about these absolutely beautiful gemstone healing bracelets. You can see the tiny little sea otter emblems on each one there. It's so cute. There's a link for these with a discount code in my description box or in my pinned comment below. These are from Otter Spirit, and you can customize all the gemstones on each bracelet, so you can customize the size. So if you find that 4mm is too small for you, you can go for the much bigger ones, and they offer all the gemstones that you can think of as well. And every order, they donate a portion of that order to help with the Wild Sea Otter charities. So it's for a really good cause as well. Absolutely beautiful bracelets. So that link will be in my pinned comment below. Okay, right, let's take a look for strongest energy. It's coming in for Scorpio for the month of April, please. Okay. The Rapier. Courage, self-belief, swift, and justice. Yeah. What was that I said about how everyone else is working off of false information, missing information? They're definitely not working off of the facts, and you are. You have the facts of a situation, and everyone else is just freaking out because they don't have the information that you do. You've got to have that self-belief. If you recall, your inner voice card came out in the reversed. How easy it would be to panic like everyone else. But you're not going to do that, are you, Scorpio? There's also something to do with swift justice that's coming in as well. Okay. Whenever I see that card, I proper imagine the, what are they called? Fencers. Fencing with each other, and they're sort of dancing, and it's all quite odd looking. But it's very swift and bouncy and light, right? But it's also really deliberate as well. So whenever I see that and I feel that energy, I get that like direct, do you know what I mean? That direct sword action, like, no, you're not coming any closer. No, stand back, stay away. It feels a lot like that. So this is saying for you not to be afraid, to be more assertive this month, Scorpio, to be very deliberate, very direct. That's going to be really, really effective. And there is justice here, which tells me that you're in the right about something here with this rapier energy. You're in the right. And you have to bring that to the forefront of your mind. Now, it's not arrogance. Okay, like, if that was arrogance, it would feel completely different. It's not arrogance. And then the toadstool, that one's come out ever so slightly squiffy. Patience, perseverance, and growth through hardship. So yeah, nobody likes hardship. No one enjoys hardship. That's why it's come out squiffy. I'm understanding this as your expectations haven't really been met in the way of you're just tired of fighting, right? I guess we all are. We're all tired of fighting. Maybe you weren't expecting to have to be dealing with people this month, or maybe you weren't expecting to be assertive this month. But again, growth through hardship. There's something very worthwhile here. Okay. Very worthwhile. And they're saying, look, it's vital that you remain patient, and it's vital that you persevere through, because you know the truth. You know the truth here. You have the facts. Or if you're not in ownership of the facts, then you will be before the month of April closes out. Yeah, chaos. Undeniably, okay, because again, Manas, the card of society, that came out completely off center. Of course, there's chaos around you. This one says change, surprise, and chaos. Everyone's freaking out. They're losing their shit. They don't know what to do. Panicking. And then the rat at the bottom of the deck. Growth, personal wealth, and complacency. So it's vital that you don't become complacent this month. Okay, because the energy is very changeable. So be ready with that metaphorical sword or rapier. Be ready to go when it's required of you. Okay, be ready to take action. Don't get complacent. Don't get too comfortable, because you're going to be needed. Okay, interesting. Can you tell us more about this energy for Scorpio? But it's this rapier with the courage, self-belief, and the swift justice, please, for Scorpio. Because it does feel like there is a bit of aggressive energy around you, and you're responding to that. The Three of Wands. Okay, swift justice when it pertains to your plans for your future. There's swift justice when it comes down to your potential of some sort of expansion here. Okay. They're saying that you have to believe in, you know, the plans that you've made for your future. You have to believe that it's going to work out. It is going to work out, but you have to fully believe that. Okay, so there's someone's trying to disrupt your plans for the future here. Okay, and it's not going to work out for them. So you have to have more self-belief that the plans that you've made for your future, that someone else is trying to fuck up on your behalf, you have to follow through with the plans that you already laid out for your future. Okay, there's swift justice here for whoever in society it is that's trying to mess up your plans. Can you have another card for this for Scorpio, please? Swift justice. I like that. I really do like that, because there's no messing around with it, right? Dramatics. That's the word I was looking for earlier. You know, when I was describing the dance that these fences make, it is quite sort of melodramatic, right? It does feel to me like there is a lot of melodrama that's going on around you, and that's what you're responding to. You have another card for this, please? To do with the swift justice. Yeah. It's your energy, and look, it's coming out squiffy. You got another card under there, the High Priestess. Oh, and another one. The Three of Pentacles. Interesting. So the Three of Pentacles, right? That's basically Manas. Because it's teamwork, project building, collaboration. See, when it comes out like that, which it did, indicates selfishness. It indicates someone not wanting to work with others, or someone wanting to take from others, okay? It's one-sided energy. Like, for example, if this is about a workplace, then it's you doing all the work while all of your colleagues are sort of sitting around drinking coffee, watching you as you run around like a blue-ass fly doing everything. That's that energy. Okay. High Priestess, Secret Keeper, Intuitive, but it's come out squiffy. High Priestess that's come out squiffy indicates gossip. It indicates someone who does not have good intent. It's someone who likes to think that they know everyone's business, but actually they don't know anything. Okay. High Priestess off center. That's someone who's not very intuitive at all. And then you've got Death that's squiffy. So whoever this is, Scorpio, they have underestimated you. They've underestimated your ability to predict human nature. Okay, this is about human nature. You got the card of Manas, society, other people. They've underestimated your ability to predict human nature. Point blank, period. What's this growth through hardship? What is it that Scorpio needs to persevere through? What do they need to be patient with, please? What do they need to be patient with and persevere through? Thank you. The Sun. I knew it. I knew it. The Sun. Literally the happiest card in tarot. And it's come out with another major arcana. Yeah. The Hangman. The sacrifices that you've made already have not gone to waste, and they will not go to waste. That's literally what that combination tells you, Scorpio. Okay. The Sun, like I said, happiest card in tarot. Joy, success, celebration, prosperity, abundance. Without the Sun, nothing on the planet would grow. Nothing. Okay. Also worth mentioning, too much sunlight actually kills mushrooms. Okay. Too much sunlight kills mushrooms. I don't know why that was worth pointing out, but it's here. Growth through hardship. Something to do with the hardship. You've got to remain optimistic. You've got to remain optimistic through this hardship. That's what they're getting at. With too much sunlight kills mushrooms. Your optimism, your positivity, your good intent is what's going to see to it the death of this hardship. Okay? But Spirit wants you to know that the sacrifices and the hard work that you've already done, it has not amounted to nothing, and it will not amount to nothing. In fact, it's going to amount to the best possible outcome for you with the Sun. And in time, you will come to see that too. Okay? Because at the moment, with hardship and the Hangman, I mean, the Hangman alone, that's an uncomfortable energy. Because traditionally, he's suspended by his ankle off of the world tree. It's based off of Odin. When he did that, and he made the sacrifice of his left eye in order to gain the knowledge and the wisdom of the runes. That's what the original Hangman was based off of. That's the sacrifice that he made for that knowledge, and then gave that knowledge to the rest of us. It cost him his left eye. And however many days being suspended in that tree, without eating, without drinking, without doing the toilet, that was a huge sacrifice. Very, very uncomfortable. Probably pushed him to his limit. So this energy is conveying to me, Scorpio, that you have been, or you will be, metaphorically pushed to your limit. very, very uncomfortable. What sacrifices is it that you're making or have already made? Because it is going to pay off. Remember, with that sun being there as well, the sun works in your favour with whatever this situation's on about. Okay? And bear in mind, I'm not a psychic, I'm an intuitive, so I'm not going to be able to give you pinpoint, accurate, specific details. I'm not going to be able to give you people's names. I'm not going to be able to give you their social security numbers or national insurance numbers or birth dates or anything like that, okay? I can only read the strongest overall energy. So whatever the topic of conversation that this is going on about, that's going to be personal for each and every single Scorpio. It could be going on in your private life, it could be going on within your work, your career, it could be going on within your family. It is something to do with the plans, the important plans that you have or had for your future. It's definitely to do with that, with the Three of Wands being there. And you got swift, like justice is acting instantly to your benefit with whatever this is on about. Okay? So Spirit's saying, keep in mind, not everyone else is working, they're saying, with a full deck. I mean, it sounds a bit mean, but yeah, okay, let's go there. Not everybody is intelligent enough to realize when someone else is lying to them, for example. Okay. And that's included in this reading. Someone has lied to another person, and you're the one that's sitting there with the facts going, that's bullshit, that's wrong, nope. Right? The person who is lied to isn't intelligent enough. I don't want to be mean, but they're not intelligent enough to go out and get the facts for themselves. They're just going to stand there, listen to whatever this lie is, and believe it. Like, completely believe it. Oh, well, they'd have no reason to lie to me. Well, they don't know people very well then, do they? So that's why Spirit's reminding you, look, you've got to see it from their perspective here, okay? That they don't have all the information. What's this chaos? What's this chaos, this change, surprise, chaos for Scorpio, please? What's this chaos? That's one of the rare cards that even if it came out in the reversed position, it has the exact same meaning as its upright position. I think there's only 3 of them. There's that one, there's the Grim, and then there's the Black Cat. And they're all the same upright. The Lovers. Interesting. Partnership, union, togetherness. There could be, but doesn't have to be, a Gemini, a Leo, a Pisces, another Scorpio, or a Cancerian involved with this situation. Could be, but doesn't have to be. But they're saying this changes everything. This union or this partnership, which feels like strength in numbers to me. Strength in numbers changes everything. You see, these two are on the same page as each other. These two have got a really strong united front. There could be chaos that's going on within a union, within a partnership, within a relationship. Again, not necessarily romantic, okay? 9 of Cups and the Hierophant. Wow. So, okay. That's a pleasant surprise, Scorpio. You will be very pleased to hear. This chaos that someone... See, I'm getting this stirring the shit. Someone's trying to stir the shit, trying to cause chaos, right? Listen, it's not going to go anywhere. it's not going to go anywhere. You got the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, and the Hierophant. There could be a Taurus involved here. Doesn't have to be. You do know that Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. That's feeling safe, secure, happy. It's the card of plenty. It's a very bountiful energy. The Nine of Cups. And the Hierophant, that's long term. The Hierophant's also immovable. The Hierophant's a very rigid energy. Oftentimes that's why it's associated with like governments, decision makers, the law, as in man-made law. Okay, so your High Priestess would be spiritual law, and then the Hierophant would be man-made law, as well as justice as well. But justice would be like a ruling, it goes in your favor. Okay, that's immovable. That's like rigid, the way it is. The way it is, and that's the end of that. Right? So I do feel that there's long-term happiness, fulfillment, safety, security, long-term abundance to do with your plans for the future here, and no one else can interfere with it. Because bearing in mind, the topic of conversation is someone's trying to be a shit stirrer. Someone's trying to interfere with your plans for the future. And guess what? They're not going to be able to. So you might have been making the assumption here, Scorpio. Oh, well, fuck. I guess that's the plans for the future scrub then, right? And Spirit's coming through thick and fast and saying, Scorpio, you're still on. You're still on that stage. The lights are still on. The microphone's still on. You're still on. Literally, the show continues. The show must go on. That's what you're being told. That immovable energy is one of your biggest strengths. For real. Was this growth, personal wealth, and the warning against complacency? It's possible that the shit stirrers become complacent. It's possible that your shit stirrer is a rat. Do you know what I mean? What's this growth, personal wealth, and complacency, please? It's this one. Three of Cups. Yeah, there's other people involved. With the Three of Cups. A gossiping rat. There's some sort of celebration here for you. I feel a very important milestone that you're about to reach when it pertains to your own personal growth and your own personal wealth. I don't feel that you're ungrateful in any way, shape or form. I feel that you're very... what's the word I'm looking for? It's gone. It's gone. I do apologise, Scorpio. It might come back. What's this rat with the Three of Cups, Scorpio, please? You don't take anything for granted, basically. That's the words I was looking for. Which is exactly what complacency is all about, isn't it? It's someone taking it for granted. Four of Cups. The 3 to the 4 of Cups. Interesting. Whoever this rat is, keep them far away from you, Scorpio. Okay. That is literally the combination of someone's told you who they are through their actions. Now you have to pay attention and keep that person the hell away from you. Okay. Can you have another card for this, please? Now, I've been seeing in your readings, Scorpio, for a couple of weeks that there were certain people that you were on the verge of cutting off all contact with. And I'm seeing it again. The King of Swords, Knight of Wands, Magician. Yeah. Yeah. That's someone acting on impulse. That's someone trying to force their own way impulsively. King of Swords, that's very cool, calm, collected, very wise. Okay, that's someone who doesn't have time for anyone who's erratic. It's under the Seven of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit's telling you to keep your options open here. That you are going to feel more balanced. You are going to feel more steady on your feet. There's also an opportunity this month that opens up for you to earn additional income as well, with Seven of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. That's like a steady stream, a steady flow, a steady secondary flow of income that's coming in for you. That's going to open up this world of opportunities. Okay, so all of this is to do with your ability to earn additional finances so that you can improve your family's future here. And someone else tried to hijack that. But like I said, they're going to fail in their endeavors to hijack your plans. You might have to rethink one or two things, but the main plan still remains the same, basically. The Magician. Okay, Spirit's saying, look, use this knowledge wisely. Take that risk, take that gamble, and start manifesting whatever these plans are for your future. Start manifesting them now. Okay, they're saying you've got to strike while the iron's hot. Right, let's get you a healing message. Can you have a healing message for Scorpio, please? Healing message for Scorpio. Thank you. Number 42, connection and dioxide. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, too far. There we go. Okay, connection, nature, and centering. This one says diopside can be found in many different colours, but is normally seen in a beautiful deep yellow-green, similar in appearance to dioptase. It is chromium that gives the green colour to both of these stones as well as many other crystals, although they are completely different in their chemical composition. Your connection to your external environment relates to your heart chakra. If your heart has been hurt, you naturally protect yourself by guarding your heart and vulnerability. When you do this, it can affect your ability to receive and therefore your ability to give. The greatest gift that you can give yourself is making a strong connection with nature, because you are a part of nature. When you strengthen the connection, you will also find a better connection with yourself. You can learn so much by observing and being in nature. Are you actively making the connection? Are you actively doing your spiritual practices to make stronger connection with spirit, with animals or plants? When did you last place your feet on the ground and just be? Is your chest constricted and your breath shallow? These can be indications that you need to relax, breathe deep and connect more fully through your heart center, and be open to receiving. Especially do this when you're in nature. But if you can't get out and about, then find a pot plant, a shrub or a tree, or even a patch of grass to connect with. Whenever you feel as though you don't know which path to take or which way to turn, you may be feeling lost or that you have no direction. This tells you that you need to reconnect, connect to nature, connect to your higher self, open your heart center and let the flow begin. Okay, so a message about nature and your connection to nature being incredibly important. Okay, right, so let's take a look at one of the sweaty decks, and we'll see what wonderful words of wisdom come out of these amazing decks for you. It's quite a difficult deck to shuffle as well. Right, let's have a look. I will not be silenced. No, you will not be. And nor should you be. From the bottom of my heart, I don't give a fuck. And popularity is overrated. Yeah, you've got to do what's right, not what's popular. For definite. Right, so I'm going to pick you a card out of this deck as well. You'll notice I can't shuffle this deck at all. It feels like velvet, so they don't really shuffle very well, and there's not very many of them as well. So it's even more difficult to shuffle. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Cancer, because Cancer's just had this card coming out. So if you are dealing with a Cancerian, or if you've got strong Cancerian placements in your own chart, then you might resonate with their reading, okay? Because like I said, they had that card as well. Don't let anyone take you for granted. Yeah. But yeah, that is what I have for you guys today. I genuinely hope that that reading has been helpful. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you did like it and you want to see more. Thank you so very much to everyone who has already been supporting their own videos. It genuinely does help out the channel quite a lot, so thank you so much for that. My website for personal readings is phoenixkeiatarot.com. Our Patreon page is the place to go for free additional readings. Yeah, there's no membership fees. Any sort of subscriptions is completely on a voluntary basis, okay? All of my content is completely open and free to everybody. Like I said, subscriptions are voluntary. So, yeah, hop on over to our Patreon page. There might be some useful readings over there for you as well. And of course, my links for everything, including those gorgeous healing bracelets, description box and pinned comment below. Okay? But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.